Well, that took longer than I thought. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to stream. My name is Nerdcore. I am a streamer here on Twitch and YouTube. Today I am playing a little bit of Humankind. Just a personal favorite, so we're going to dive right in right now. We are in the ancient era with the Greeks. Trying to remember if I even built the hanging gardens. Yeah, I did. Okay. Cool. We need to build some stuff, so I'm going to turn the science off there. And there's Athens, which we just got going.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
Oh, Lord. That's just not good. So yeah, we're gonna be trying some stuff today. What's going on? Yikes. Can't even see on my glasses today, so I'm going to end this turn. There's not much, admittedly, going on. Yeah, I'm not really in the shape to, like, influence any of these cities or... anything like that. Like, and plus, like, some of the shit, like, what the hell? Right? Because I'm on Humankind difficulty, and I can't believe that they're already
Sovereign,
medieval.
how can I help you?
And I'm like, how do you even do that? I don't enact either of those.
Just imagine, once you discover writing, you can literally throw the book at them.
I don't know, I just, some of the stuff that happens in this game, I'm like, what? Hey, Echoes, how are you doing today, buddy? Okay, let's see. $104.
Most problems eventually yield to the onslaught of more brains. Don't give up. You're not doing as well as the other empires, but you still have time to leave your mark.
Yeah, I just, like, I gotta remember this is a long game. How do you mean? How do you mean I might be in trouble? Yeah, I got a slow start, I think. Like, the thing is, I don't really want to restart, because, like... No. But it's on humankind difficulty, so I'm just kind of accepting the fact that it's going to be impossibly difficult for me.
Gathering, sharing, forming a community. Might I recommend throwing
So I
in
don't
a few feasts as well? Fascinating impressions.
Pardon
They
me.
probably just stopped over to say hello and build a palace or two.
I know, but you're right. It's probably a bad start. And I went for Hanging Garden, so just to... That's kind of what I figured, and... Like, beyond that, I got Hanging Gardens on an industry resource, so... They're gonna get chomped by this independent people. Oh, shit. Pardon my French. I forgot to build them before I attached. Not sure here. I may just not enact this at all. I'm not going to enact that. No, I don't. What's the cost for me to upgrade this to city? I don't have an ocean again. Nope. I never have an ocean. These are the desert-bound Greeks. Like, look at this. I can't even see it. Like, I am not convinced there even is an ocean on this map. Like, does it have to be here? Somewhere in the world, something's happening. I tend to upgrade, that's fine.
There is
We'll
not
get
a
there.
lot to say about the Mongols, except I can't think of too many ways that this meeting turns out well for you.
Run, little guys, run! Yeah, I just don't know what the deal is with me not getting an ocean. It's just like, what? Ocean? You don't need no stinking ocean. Alright, controlling newly conquered lands requires more effort. Okay, builder stars, air stars. Well, now that I know that there's no freaking ocean again. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I have it set to. I don't want to do that. So what it looks like what happened is that it hit dry. Because, like, look at this. It's still, even down here, it's still not really undeserted stuff. It's, like, deserty. So I don't know. I just think I'm unlucky. It's my understanding is I'm just terribly unlucky. So let's see what else is going on. We are going to... yeah, I'll check. I want to keep this one going, though, because I'm not, like, entirely disappointed what's happening here. And it's hard to give up. It's hard to give up Hanging Gardens industry start, man. Yeah, we're going to convert one of these into a city. Probably this one with 31 industry. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, this is just normally how things happen for me. By the way, these guys, this color, I killed their all of their outposts, and then this is the only city they have, and I don't know how. Oh, we found cliffs. We'll see here. I just feel like my production is... I feel so behind. Okay, so this is going to be... Okay, that's not what I thought it was going to be, but it's okay.
Yes, I cannot dispute the benefit in that.
Well, well. Another empire has certainly left a mark on the world with this cultural wonder.
No, I don't want to do a battle. What the hell? I think I can win this. Like, to be honest, I think I... Oh, nope. Nope, not at all. If they weren't ranged Mongols, I'd be able to win this. Yeah, I don't think there's much I could do there. God damn it. And see, like, here's the problem is that I have to defend now. And if I do that, then I'm going to lose all of my population to becoming soldiers, and then that just continues to set me further and further and further back.
With 5 research quarters, you're going to
I
run out
can't.
of questions to answer.
I can't. They're, No, yeah, I guess I could. If I can just spend all my money finishing the Amphitheatron, so I can... Okay, yeah. I feel like starting over now. That's where I'm at. It's just, the Mongols are just gonna wipe me, so... Alright. Let's check my world settings. Oh, world shape is random. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Oh my God.
Our universe contains, across the world, nascent societies are taking a deep breath, looking across the landscape, and preparing for greatness.
Oh my God, this may be actually a successful one where I have food.
Do it.
Full bellies and healthy children. I see where this is going.
God, look, guys, an ocean.
Even those who have disappeared may have done something very clever.
Which is, you know, just really nice because it's like, it's food, right? I found nowhere that looks even remotely like it's somewhere that I want to put a city down. Let's see. Like I said, there's just nothing. Okay, that looks interesting. Tonight seems pretty quality for a city, right? One day I want to get the Harapans. All right, I have never gotten them. Hey, Typhoon, how are you doing, buddy? We're gonna go Olmec this time. I like the Olmec. Yeah, I like the Egyptians. I just like...
As far as markets go, we know the Olmec traded their marvelously crafted goods of jade, but we know little more. This is your story to write.
All right, and then the next bit is going to be grab this. Typhoon, how are you doing today, buddy?
A first outpost means a first step into a new territory, and a new extension of your empire's power. but also a new vulnerability.
Yeah, just try and figure things out. That's common. That's how I am 90% of the time. You know me, I'm just playing the thing I play all the time. I really should see if there's like a creator program for this or something. I should have gotten the ambergris. Find it easier to let things figure me out. That's funny. Nice. I'm gonna have all three of those. Awesome. Requires calendar, right? My God, I have an ocean. Guys, I have an ocean. God, I have an ocean with a land bridge. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, I'm dumb. I did the thing again. Oh, well.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder and a creator. There is more to creating an empire than just yelling orders.
At last, I know. Good starting point. And I'm actually producing an influence. And I have to get the core technologies done. Oh my God, guys, we might actually have a game. It might be game time.
Bloody and smelly, aren't they? History may be changed by battles, but that doesn't mean they're enjoyable.
I offer an excellent proposition.
Your proposal makes good sense. I say, I'm sure you meant no harm, but you must make it right.
I see more harm done if I refuse your demand than if I...
You have created your first trade link. Commerce.
Be cool!
Empires have always shared goods, resources, and tall tales.
Oh, are you kidding me?
This emblematic unit certainly appears to be ready to leave their mark on something.
It's probably better if I just try and take them over, huh? All right. Jay, don't fight from the river again.
That seems to leave a lot of interpretation of right and wrong, not to mention yours and mine.
All right. Well, that worked. I'm going to be streaming till probably around 9. I don't know. Don't really know.
The Phoenicians are famed for their good ships and smart traders. Best to watch your coastlines and your coffers.
We've been going nowhere.
You are as just as you are wise. Let's make...
We'll be making a bigger and badder unit here, so, you know, just doing the thing. Simple stuff, simple stuff. I don't actually know, but that's fine. I'm having troubles. This is going to be a waste of time.
Yes, sir. For your families.
Okay, well, we tried. All right. Let's see. We probably need to get fishing going. Sailing, because I can probably make it to this other thing. Or, well, fishing, organized warfare. Nope, he's dead. They're fine. They're fine. They're just dead. If I had fast enough units, I would just pop over here. All right, if you like, they need some prod. Artisan's Quarter, finished up. Finished up. Okay, so interestingly enough, we have a choice here. We can do the 15% science on silver. Because it's 5% per. No, I want to do that. And they're going to build hanging gardens, and it's going to take way too long. Same, dude. Oh, God damn it. War declared by the Mycenaeans. Are you kidding me?
Be straight with me, and I will return the courtesy.
They updated this menu.
We must be the change.
That wasn't going to go well for us. So, I don't even... Where are they? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gathering, sharing, forming a community.
Yeah.
Might I recommend throwing in a few feasts as well?
They were terrified of me to start with. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, I did what I could there to just survive, right?
Even if it's not yours, any human-built wonder is an impressive feat of design and construction.
So the thing I think that needs to improve next is, I love this game. Just don't get me wrong, guys. I love this game. I play it way too much. A nap? What do you mean a nap?
What do you want?
I have no idea how to non-aggression pact. Well, I mean, I'm a vassal. They can attack me. In a way, it kind of works out, like, right? Like...
I bid you greetings in the name of my proud people.
Yeah, I can't even... No, I chose to go
now we
vassal.
have encountered the Maya. Those javelins are as unpleasant as their cities are wonderful.
And so the reason to choose that was that, the reason I picked it over playing gold is the fact that now I just, anything they do, I benefit from. So I get access to all of their resources without having to do anything. So, you know, that's kind of handy, right?
You have built a first harbor to construct and launch the vessels of the Empire. Time to stock up on champagne bottles.
And plus, since they're probably going to sweep in through here, like, I can still get out to the rest of the map. So, eventually they'll set me free. They usually do. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to vassal over like other stuff. So I feel like we got to move on. I feel like this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to just go like, oh no, I'm a vassal, and just make a bunch of money. I mean, it'll help the Mycenaeans out, but at the same time, like, it gives me a lot of protection and stability. So,
As urban centers grow, both ideas...
Yeah.
Speaking of dealing in intangibles, am I about to see lots of offers that can't be refused?
I am curious to hear your thoughts and intentions.
I don't want to get into another fight with him. I'm going to keep it for now.
Come over here.
Will do.
Oops. I'll be honest, too, part of it is how much fun is it to watch somebody do a stream and restart like 90 times? Alright, this is nope. I should have just taken the instant. No help? Not gonna help? Wait, hold on. Can I, hold on. Can I reinforce with them? No. Okay. Alright, well that was depressing. I have no military units now. That's great. Oh, right, I have the investment thing. Love the investment thing. Oh boy, I need a huge producer of food here. It's not going to be any of those. Well, actually, then I can just go farmer quarter, farmer quarter, farmer quarter. Yeah, and I mean that's really it. It's like, you know, it's no fun to like sit there and watch somebody just sit and restart. So all right, let's see what else is going on here. I want to talk about stuff, but like I feel like I shouldn't be talking about true crime cases during stream because I like obsess about them and they're horrible. But if you need my thoughts on the Gabby Petito case, I think that the fiance, I'm actually reasonably certain he's just dead. Like, what I feel like happened was, when he disappeared, like there's something deeper going on here. Like that's the feeling I get. Is like, I'm not entirely confident that this is a very simple, he had a mental break and killed her. And that's where I'm at. I don't think it's that simple. Now I can be wrong. But could also be right. I need a unit or two. Do I have anything fast? Or scouts? Okay. I'm gonna bump them up. But yeah, no, I don't think it's that simple. So that's my opinion. It is not as simple as I think it looks. Oh, I appreciate it. Enjoy your style, nice and chill, do good interaction. I do.
Hanging
And
Gardens
so
of
one of the
Babylon.
things,
Worth a cooling visit during a hot summer.
one of the things I'm going to do when I don't wimp out about it is I'm going to start offering a call-in line and do like radio show stuff, like, you know, oh, hey, caller, you know, how can I help? And like talk with people. But I'm not ready for it yet. I keep getting nervous about doing it. So, yeah. Boop. All right, sailing. Yay! Sailing, sailing. What is this thing? Oh, is that them building it? Okay. That's fine, right? We can be the Norse later on. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, that's my thoughts on Gabby Pendito. It's not simple. I don't see it as being a simple, straightforward thing. Like, which actually scares me. Like, the fact, like, I'm like, what horrible secret got exposed here? Okay, we're going to take that, and then we're going to just keep expanding. I believe I want to go here next.
With 5 farmers' quarters, the people certainly have enough bread. Will 5 circuses be built next?
Guess what? We're going to do boats.
With a first ship, you can protect your interests far from home. And maybe redefine what those interests are.
Oh, God. Okay. Let me tell this story. I love this story. So, and I don't love it because I'm not a huge fan of people getting hurt, but I am fascinated by real world stories that happen. And I'm trying to write a mystery book right now, kind of. I'm not sure. It's early. Okay, so this girl Gabby and her fiance Brian. I'm going to start in on this and tell you that there's an excellent podcast called Crime Junkies that just put out an episode yesterday that goes through kind of like a very well-balanced review of what all's happened in this case. So strongly suggest them. Wow, suddenly I'm glad I'm not like over in the center. Anyway, so what happened was that Gabby and Brian went on a trip out to they kind of just went around the country, right? Like visited a bunch of state parks, like, you know, just kind of a cool trip. And he proposed to her and all that, and I'm really glossing over a lot of the detail here. And then in late August, the cops called on them because they got into a physical altercation at a store. They're just normal people. And Gabby was attacking Brian, and sorry, I had to play something there. So Gabby was attacking Brian, and oh, that sucks. Anyway, actually, that's not bad. Give me a second now that I'm thinking about this trade expeditions. That's what I want. And then they get pulled over later, and there's this whole thing with cops, and one of the cops says to the other, you get to make the call, I support you either way, but whatever happens, it's on you, and you have to be okay with that. And then on September 9th, Gabby's parents are obviously pretty worried because the last time they heard from her was the 30th, and they're not even sure that the message was from her because it said no service in the Tetons, or no service in whatever park they were in. I don't remember what park they were supposed to be in at that point. And they don't hear from her for a couple days. So they call her, Brian, her fiance at the time, / not really, because they were kind of going on and again, off again. And well, Brian's been home for a week without her, with her van. And so, yeah, that's suspicious, right? Super sus. It's not just me, right? That is super sus to everyone else. And parents are like, well, where the fuck's our daughter? Obviously, because, you know, what else would your response be at that point? And they don't talk. They basically, literally, in that conversation, get the family's attorney's info and nothing else. Right. So here's the problem, though. A couple days go by, about a week, and Brian, the fiance's family, calls the cops and says, we haven't seen Brian for 5 days. And they can't find Brian. Literally cannot find Brian. So no one has any idea what's going on. And so the kind of other interesting things that are going on is that Gabby's phone had an app on it for trail tracking, and she didn't really use it that much, but people think they found her account. It pinged in Puerto Rico. So there's a chance that Gabby's phone is with Brian and he's in Puerto Rico. And then last night around 7 p.m. my time, they found remains consistent with the description, with Gabby's description. And they haven't done anything. I haven't looked yet today to see if there's an update, but yeah. So my personal theory is that the family's response is what's weird to me, right? And it's not the talk to our lawyer, because, I mean, obviously, let's say something out of Brian and Gabby's control happened, right? Like, let's say it's a horror movie situation, right? And Brian got away from a, you know, slasher killer, right? Like, let's say that's the thing that happened. Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is lawyer up, you know? Lawyer up and deny any knowledge of anything going on, because that makes sense in that situation, right? But the him disappearing part is what's weird to me, right? Like that's what makes me go, I feel like something else is happening here. So I don't know, we'll see. Before I close out stream today, I am going to check live for what's going on with the case right now. Oh my god. But yeah, so it sounds pretty open and shut, right? But I feel like there's something else going on here. Like my instinct literally is that there has to be something else here. And I feel like it's some super dicey family secret. But anyway, that's me. I'm just I probably a bad person for being like, ooh, drama. Yeah. But that's what I think. I think something super sketch is happening here that's far beyond anything else going on. So anyway, yeah, I would actually love to take that 10 farmer's quarter. Right. Like I feel like the most likely explanation is probably that it was a mental health break, which is even what the cops that pulled them over in Utah said, was it felt like a mental health break, not a real domestic violence incident. And both of them there's a dash cam or a body cam video, and both of them are visibly upset, right? Like it's not like, I was talking with my brother about it yesterday, and he's like, it doesn't follow the trajectory of a normal domestic violence case, right? Like something, I think this is a happy couple that both have anxiety and OCD, and something bad just happened, and it's unfortunate, and that's what it is. Now, that being said, I just in my heart I hope that Brian didn't kill her, right? Like just because, like, I don't know. I just in my heart I hope that Brian didn't actually kill her and it was just an accident, or like something out of their control happened. But it doesn't look like that. True. Yeah, it is an interesting case, and it's and like to to be perfectly honest, I don't like I try and assume the best out of people, and that's why I'm like I really hope and pray that it was an accident that was beyond both of their control, and he didn't know what to do, freaked out and left. But at the same time, it's just some stuff here that don't really add up. Anyway, what am I doing? Let's see. We want to drop this in the Hyazal because then I can build around it. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting back to it. But yeah, no, abuse is not cool, and yeah. It's a bear. These are my favorite when the bears are just like, fuck you in particular. It just cracks me up. It's like, it's a bear. Well, unfortunately on this channel, we beat bears up for breakfast.
With 5 makers' quarters, an empire could build all sorts of interesting and troublesome things.
Oh boy, this is turning into a mess down here. No, you guys need to come back this way. Man, I am super glad I grabbed most of this stuff. All right, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break at the end of this turn. Now that we have trade expeditions, and basically, yeah, I'm going to go get myself some coffee. I'll be right back. So, talk to you guys in a minute. All right, so I want to come back to something that Echo said. The innocent don't run and hide, so unless he really wanted her dead and is acting guilty because she died in an accident, that can maybe look like he was guilty of murder, so he thought he'd best run and hide until the facts emerge. This is why I'm like, I wonder if there's something deeper going on here. So, here's my most masturbatory fantasy, all right? Here's my theory. So his family is apparently fairly affluent, right? And the speed at which they lawyered up, and that it was the family attorney, man, I don't know. So here's the theory. Perhaps, and again, I am just speculating. I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. This is all just a speculation about what I think might have happened in this case. Is that I feel like, what if the family had some problems with organized crime or were involved in organized crime some way, because it's not really clear what they do and they haven't really said anything. And the cops are like slow to respond to them. So this like speaks, maybe it's organized crime. So let's say theoretically that the family got in trouble somehow and there was a hit called out on Brian to punish the family, and they got Gabby instead. So when Brian gets back, doesn't say anything about being back. That feels like perhaps the goal was to hide Brian from something that was happening and going on and targeting him. And then because of the situation, the previous domestic fight thing, because they never say, Brian and Gabby in the police video, they never talk about the specific thing that set off their fight. They just say, oh, I have bad OCD and his feet were dirty. And like, that's literally it, which like, I don't know, I kind of laugh at, but I also get it because I am a person with OCD, and like someone saying, I need a minute before I can talk to you, like sets me off. So I can understand how feet could really set somebody off, but it just, the whole thing seems weird. And so theoretically, what if there's a hit? Brian has run away to protect himself from being targeted by this hit. And there you go. So that is my wildest theory. All right. So I guarantee that's not what actually happened here, but man, it would be interesting if it did. I feel like one of these needs to convert to a city soon.
5 market quarters isn't a sign of greed. It's a sign of wise investing policies.
Yeah. Sometimes I get good ones. Yeah, so I'm working on that theory. It's in progress. I really enjoy listening to true crime, and I always feel bad because like it's one of those things. It's like a disaster porn thing, and I feel bad about liking it. But at the same time, it's fascinating. And as a writer, I couldn't make half the shit up. We'll have to like do like an uncensored chat sometime where I can talk about like the really effed up stuff. But my favorite podcast is Crime Junkie and the Audio Chuck stuff, so I strongly suggest them. They just put out started a series called Armored that's about armored car robberies, which are incredibly interesting. Strongly recommend them. They're anywhere you get podcasts. I listen to them on Spotify. And then I'm a member of their fan club, so I use their fan club app, which is cool because for Crime Junkies, it actually shows the evidence they're talking about on your phone screen. So that's, I love them. Yeah. Hey, we barely didn't die. The leader of the English, standing in the long shadow, you burn with envy. What is to be done? Well, this is interesting. I've never had this happen. We're going to imitate. Please tell me that actually changes my outfit. Damn it. Damn it. I was hoping that changed my outfit. That would have been cool.
You have a nerve showing your face.
Alright, apparently I'm just stuck as their vassal for now. Alright, talking about things like, so the book I'm working on, I say book, I am going to try and actually knock it out during November, but we'll see because we're having a baby. And so the story is kind of centered around a small town that is based off where I lived in Pacific, Missouri. No, thank you, Typhoon. Yeah, no, I'm real excited. I love being a dad. It's like it's my favorite thing. Anyway, so the story is it's centered around a town called Portsmouth, which the town sign, like, you know how they have like welcome to wherever, stuff has fallen off and it says pothole. Took a while to figure out what the name of the town could be. Yeah, so the town is called Pothole, and it is kind of a high fantasy, like, it's definitely not a bright fanfic, I promise you, but there are so many orcs. Anyway, so the setting is that the world has basically a giant monster problem. Like, if you could imagine a modernized version of Monster Hunter. And yeah, so they have some monster troubles. And this town Pothole doesn't have those issues. Sorry, I'm figuring this out. We're setting these guys all up to grind. And so Russell Brand, by the way. Echoes, I'm glad you brought him up. I love Russell Brand. He's fascinating. It's not a place for a city. The wheel's gonna help me out so much. Okay, and I've hit my... Swear to God if these guys attack me. this is the town I want to turn into it. Anyway, so town doesn't have the monster problem. And we're talking like interstates in this world are 2-lane highways or 4-lane highways. So 2 going east, 2 going west, with the train tracks running on either side of them. And then these giant barriers in the middle that are basically casting a shield over these so that people don't get ganked when they're driving to these towns. But the small towns don't have these things. So, and they don't have this problem. So the monsters just don't. More of a local community. Yeah, and that can work, but I'll get there. Anyway, so the town doesn't have the monster problem because the current sheriff killed a dragon on part of the town. And apparently it scares everyone away. Or scares all the monsters away. And they don't know, so the kind of story is that this documentarian who's a xenobiologist or xenozoologist goes to the town to study what happened there. Xenobiology in this world meaning the study of magical creatures. And so it goes there to understand what happens, and that's the whole thing. And so it's like all of this story about, oh, these people betrayed each other to get this done, and somebody sacrificed a 2-year-old, yada, 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 so on and so forth. You know, good reads. Yeah, anyway, so that's my current story that I'm working on. And it's taking a while because I'm not going to say it's not interesting. It's just writing's a pain in the ass.
To harness the power of water itself in order to feed your people. That should make you popular.
All right, we gotta... It's not even worth it. But hey, short of the being vassalized thing, this is pretty good. Yeah, and I will when I'm more comfortable with it. It's nowhere near done. All right, 510. That's what I'm waiting on. Wow. Let's check my stars. I haven't been focusing on stars. I've been talking. All right. Let's see. Okay, you don't have to know how to do it. You don't have to know how to do dialect, and I overdo mine, which is something that my professors always complained about in college, because that's my degree is actually in writing. So you don't have to actually write the dialect out, and it can be very distracting for the reader to do so. So you want to rely on if you don't want to actually write it out and confuse people, you need to rely on conveying the tone of their words and the kind of like drawl. If you're wanting to have them sound a little bit like this, you need to give them a drawl and like use words to describe that. Trying to think. Hemingway does great with that. And like describe people's reactions, because you know how we react to like, oh, this person's a hick, like that kind of thing. Use other people's reactions to get across how they are talking, or use simple things. Don't actually write out like y'all-itive, which is something I'm guilty of. Instead, you know, give them room to breathe. Give the characters interactions, because it lets the reader pick up stuff not only about your character or the character with the accent, but the characters around them, like what and how they think of things. Oh my god, I just realized. Yeah, I'm gonna take the city over instead of... I don't understand. Anyway, well, hopefully, what's it? Doesn't destroy your thoughts. Resurrections. Hopefully that doesn't destroy your thoughts on the matter. Ain't that the way? I should have done that for that much. Oh well. As long as they don't crash off the face of the earth before I get them. That happens to me a lot. Let's see. Oh my god. I'm trying to have faith that I'll catch up, but holy shit. I am really far behind. Is there what? Early English? Oh, they slow down. Nice. Need money. I think that could work. It'd be weird, don't get me wrong, but weird is good. Actually gonna go that way. Don't decline on me. Normally that's one thing I am really good at, is getting a... who's a what's it? Religion. I don't know why. It just happens to me. Yep. Oh, man. I actually have a lot of stories and stuff out there I've written, but I haven't, like, I don't know. I've published a lot of stuff, come to think of it. Like, I always feel like, oh, I haven't published anything. It's like, well, dude, you've got two games out there, a couple of board games, credit on one of the fastest Kickstarters of all time. You're good. You're good, dude. So, I don't know. What the fuck are you guys doing? Yeah, I should just go for it. Screw it. All right. Carthage has been founded. Eventually we'll get this, I'm sure. How does a city get named Worms anyway? I always wondered that. Like, what's the story there? Ooh, yikes. I like it. It's the right kind of yikes. Is there a right kind of yikes? There certainly is.
15 farmers' quarters? Perhaps you're inviting several thousand friends to dinner.
Come on. Builder Star, thank God.
Your empire becomes one of the giants, astride the globe. And what will you do with this power?
Get my independence from the Aztec?
I am listening, so speak your piece.
What's even left? Byzantines, Franks, Teutons, Umayyads. Wait. Oof. Yikes. We're taking Yumiads. We're just gonna science and not feel
Wisdom,
bad about it.
As far as innovation goes, the Umayyads were famed for mathematics and medicine. But I have to say that their cities...
So one of the things I want to do here is I'm trying to kind of a Dexter. Yikes. I don't know if I'm okay with that, but at the same time, like, I get the concept and I like the concept. Land rights. 10 food per number of attached cities on all territories. Merge with money instead of influence. Okay, good. Yep, that'll... makes me feel better. My mom was pretty awesome, too. She's intense and had a lot of opinions, but she was pretty awesome. All right. I just realized what time it was. I'm... I gotta really start watching this stability. But anyway, I've noticed it's almost 9 o'clock, so I do need to get on with my day and get to work. I really appreciate you guys stopping by today, hanging out with me, talking. Oh yeah, I promise we're going to check in on the Pedito case on here. Yeah, no, I'm glad you were here. I enjoy talking to you, Echo. Enjoy talking to you too, Typhoon. So, no updates, but the body found was consistent description-wise. So, anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day. Get out there, support some other creators, and commit some